Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading in the colony section yet again for the Tricky Core Cursor series. That's right, there's a series of, I think, 20 cursor maps. There's also some Xmas ones. I'm going to try and save those for around the holiday season. But there's a lot of these. And honestly speaking, we are kind of running out of cursor maps. If someone wants to make new ones with auto build and stuff, that would be fantastic. But we're going to get going with just Cursor 1, the introduction to Cursor, and then we're going to do Cursor 3 test, which is sort of some modifications. These are going way back in history. But yeah, it's like the introduction of Cursor. Welcome to the Cursor series. Your pointer creates anti-creeper. The amount increases, more tiles get covered in anti-creeper. However, the pointer cursor can't create anti-creeper if there's no anti-creeper under the pointer already. And it's also unable to create anti-creeper in space. There's no need for buildings. The only thing we need are breeder and a cursor, and we have both of these already. We can now start playing good luck and have fun. That's right, this is, I'm assuming, probably the first cursor map created. I believe Tricky Corp is the one that created the cursor, so very, very cool. We're going to be doing 2 of these today. Let's start by map indicator. Wow, there we go. There's our map indicator, and this is just a nice little show-off map. There's gonna be some breeder terrain here, here. There's no creeper cap, as we can see. I don't even see a creeper limit, which is wild. And yeah, we just gotta take the map. So let's just give it a go and move our butts. Right? We gotta be cursor and building. We gotta move our butt. We're on the move. There we go. Always good to be on the move. It's always going to be a little slow. Let's zoom in a little bit. Give me a little bit more control the more zoomed in you are, because you're not sort of it's not lagging behind, right? It's not lagging behind. That feels pretty good. There we go. We got that little nubbin. Feels pretty. Ooh, don't lag behind. We're on the move. We're on the move. That's right. That's right. Now we could take this area right away. I'm gonna try for something. I don't know if this is gonna work. I have no idea. So game plan, we shall see. But my goal is just keep moving, right? Let's take a risk, right? Let's take a risk. Maybe it'll work out. Maybe it won't. Who knows? But no risk, no reward, right? No risk, no reward. I'll give it a little bit of a dab down there just to sort of keep this area a little protected. But realistically, what I want to do is get to, like, a breeder area across this way. I don't know if I'm moving out the right... Oh, no, it's breeding now. Oh, no. We have to get across. I don't want to be... Oh, God, we're getting surrounded. Okay. Can we hold the wave? The goal is to get to this breeder area and then start taking from here, right? Because this gives us a nice little choke point on this island, gives us some breedable terrain, and then we can start our assimilation of the world. Oh, yes. We must assimilate. That's essentially what we're doing, right? We're converting them to us. They're trying to convert... Well, I guess we are just canceling each other. We're not converting. The split breeder, I guess we're converting. But everything else is sort of a... It's a one-way street, unfortunately. But it does look like our cursor is more powerful than they could ever imagine. Yes! And yeah, we can start to move out and just start seeing the map a little bit, right? Let's start taking some stuff. Let's see that first area completely got taken over without us even being there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And is this a breedable terrain? Because if it is, let's take some of it, right? Yeah, we even took some of that breedable terrain right off the rip. Sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, I think we're just sort of demolishing this already, which feels pretty good to me. I like it. Please, no. I said we're demolishing it, not losing to it. Thank you very much. And we're gonna go. Of course, we're going for the next breedable side for us, right? Whoop, 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 whoop. We're almost there. We're climbing. We're climbing fast. And we made it to the top. Oh, they got a little bit. We got more of it. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay, so this side kind of taken over. I'm not worried about that stash. The stash on the top, I mean, it's at, what, 197 out of 2,000. Who cares about that stash? And I think with the 2 split breeders on this side, I think we're just going to kind of... I think we're at 197. How'd you pop already? I don't even know. I don't even know how that popped. Unless it was 1900. Ooh, that could be bad. My brain, I'm moving too fast. I don't want to stop. Again, we're going to be doing at least the first 2 levels. Although I was expecting this one to take a little bit longer. So, I feel like we're going pretty quick. And I'm happy for that. I'm not upset. Of course, take our split breeder. It is our split breeder after all. So that feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Again, it's just an introduction. Just an introduction here. Let's hold. Nice. Push it out. Push it out. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna go against the wall. Hold your walls. You know, it's one of the rules. Hold your walls. So I am going to... Oh, yeah. That's right. We're just pushing it right against that wall. Let's just spread this out a wee bit. You know, just a little defense. Doesn't hurt. And we're just spreading along the wall, right? You know, with holding this entire wall, we have a much greater chance of, again, not being surrounded, right? We are now kind of doing this around on certain areas. And yeah, we're even pushing, actually, we're pushing into this a little bit. Let's take a little bit more of that before it breeds. Just cut off their power. Just cut off their power. And we'll even cut the corner a little bit. That's kind of nice. They can take some of the land back. That's okay. The real key that I want is that breeding terrain, right? That breeding terrain that we're going down to, that's kind of what I want. I wish we could get there right now. I'm not gonna lie, but I think we have to... Ooh, they're pushing back. They are pushing back. That was a stronger push than I was imagining. Oh, wow, they really are pushing. What was that? What was that? What is going on there? Holy moly. Okay, let's get this split breeder, please. And thank you. Okay, split breeder acquired. Now let's go for the saving of this split breeder and go for their actual breeder, right? Now we're able to start cutting through their breeding terrain. We have breeding terrain on either side as well, which seems pretty good. Again, I'm assuming the rest of the map has been taken, so I'm kinda okay with that. That feels pretty good to me. And, ooh, you're just pushing. They're pushing pretty hard. Much harder than I was expecting. But that's okay. That's okay. We have the technology. We have the cursor. They do not. And yeah, I'm going to take a bunch of this. And let's take this back. Boop, boop, boop. Oh no, we can't take it back. They're so strong. Why are they so strong? Why are they so strong? What has happened? How did I lose this? What just happened here? Okay, we need to reassess and re-push. Unfortunately, oh no, I was able to take this back. Good. I'm just amazed that I'm not able to hold. So let's just focus on these two areas now. Let's not get let's not get too wild, right? Let's push this down, save this, and we're just gonna start pushing out from both sides, right? So we're gonna do a nice little push out. We'll come over here, do a nice little safety push here. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to safety push, right? Safety push. Safety. Because I was very impressed with how effective they pushed back. It was quite good. It was quite good, yes. So let's just do some of that. Get our safety. And push. Push the entire line at this point. Sounds, yes. Oh, this is gonna be good. Because now we're gonna start taking this entire thing. It has no chance. No chance. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. I don't want to lose this, though. Don't want to lose this. Want to keep taking this? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Now we've established some dominance there. And we've established that we can sort of save this, right? This is pretty safe. And this little ridge is safe as well, right? So we've saved both sides. We did it. I will admit, they did push back harder than I was imagining. I guess it was a bounce back somewhere. But, hey, they did well. They did well. But we now have connected our zones together. We're just wrapping up this big old breeder zone. And finally, we've essentially taken this, right? That is completely curtailed. That is completely isolated. And we're even pushing it back further while we now can start going down. I'm assuming we're going to win the top side. It's a big assumption, but, you know, I think we can. I don't think we have to push the top any further. Looks like it is being taken pretty easily by itself. So now we're going to come down to the bottom. The bitty bottom. And again, much like before, use our edges. So our goal is to move this edge along, get to the breeder terrain. I don't care if things sort of sneak on through. Let it sneak on through. I don't want to deal with it. No one wants to deal with it, right? all I want to deal with is this breeding for me. Yes. Cut down on their power, increase our power, start cutting down this area. Yes, yes, yes. That is how we do. That is how we do. So now we need to start start getting some breeding on the inside. You know, we're doing the assault pattern, where we are now breeding in their territory, which is, again, reducing their power. I wish I knew how much creep was on the map. It's weird that there is no, like, creep, you know, with how much creep and AC is on the map. We should be able to start taking this. I'm assuming we're draining their creep pretty handily at this point. And as you can see, we did take a good portion of this now, right? We're taking the front, we've taken more than we had in the last breeding cycle, and now we are breeding, which is good news for us because that's even more on our side. So again, they will take some back. As you can see, there are some pretty big waves coming our way. Once we get through those waves, however, it gets lighter and lighter and lighter. Unfortunately, I think part of that is from the stash and things. We do have to deal with that. When that pops, it's very hard for us, right? That stash is definitely a big wave that we have to contend with. But you can see the creep is diminishing, right? You can see that the left side of this little creeper area is failing, or was for a bit. And that's actually a pretty good indicator, right? Because if that side can't keep pushing, that means we're going to get quote-unquote reinforcements soon. Oh my god, these waves, they're bouncing everywhere. Let's just take a look. How big is this? Yeah, see that stash. When that stash pops, our cursor is doing good, but there is a lot of creep in here. So maybe we just have to do the wall. I didn't want to do the wall that I did before, because this is very deep, as you can see. You know, maybe we'll do some circles, some circles, because yeah, we need land, we need to hold, so we need to always be moving along on edge, right? So just keep the entire edge, boop, 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 boop. Keep it moving on both sides. Do the wash, wash both sides. Hopefully that allows us to sort of hold the entire ring, but it's not really. The creep is actually much higher than I was expecting. Again, I figured since that just popped, we would have to deal with the wave. I think it's filling up fast, but it does look like it is draining, right? It does look like that. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe I am just wrong. Or, and this is a possibility, the creeper breeder in the right side is so dense comparatively that it's better to take that out than try and hold the split breeder, right? Because if you take that out, if we take this out, like, well, it's not really producing. It's not bad to take out, but we could take out this side, right? We could just take out the stash, which might be more viable. Although, look, I mean, see, this is drying up. Yeah, we are definitely winning the battle of attrition here, so that is good to know. It's good to see the battle of attrition is being won. It's just a time thing. It's just a time thing, right? So we do need to, you know, keep the creep down. We are holding. We are expanding now, and there's a big old wave coming our way. And I'll just do some back protection while we now protect against this front wave. Boop. Back protection, front wave. Yeah, we're now holding most of this, which is grand, right? Holding most of this is actually humongous, because that really protects our butt. If we can protect our butt, we can move forward. We see the waves coming, and yeah, we're home free. We're home free. I was just talking to talk, apparently, because now it's like we just broke through. It's like the moment hit where it's like, okay, you did it. Yep, you surpassed the expectations of the creep. And there we go. We're able to start taking all of the things and giving nothing. Of course, there are the waves that are coming. You know, it is the breeding time. We do have to deal with the waves. Looks like that is also a breaking wave from the stash, which is always a problem. Stash is always going to be a problem. But once the stash wave passes, as long as it doesn't take anything from us, look at the land that we get, right? We're just taking all the land behind that one wave moving to the left. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Actually, it takes all the way to the stash, which is really nice. So now, if that stash does not fill up, we've done it. So how much is that stash? 776. So we do have to deal with that, but it's dealt with already. All right, I think we have done it. This should be Creeper 1 Welcome all completed. This should not be too difficult to do. It is breeding now, of course, so we do have to deal with that. I'm just gonna sort of clear around the edges because, you know, it's easier. It handles a wave that would bounce back at us, but realistically, our cursor is just too powerful. We are too powerful for them, and realistically, again, as long as we hold the center, even if there's creep on the outside, it doesn't matter. That is Cursor 1 Welcome. There she blows. We are going to be doing another one, which I think is the third one. I kind of messed around with the third one ages ago, and I'm looking forward to actually doing it. You know, back when I was learning cursor maps and things. So here we go, delegate. You know, just taps for it. Wow, our cursor is such a fun party. I love it. It's fantastic. Let's get out of here. So we did what? 14, 11. So definitely just a good introduction. You know, just a good introduction. I feel like I could have handled the middles part a little bit better, but I felt like we were moving pretty good. So complicated, we definitely did on the channel before. So we are going to cursor 03 test, and now I changed the script, so now the cursor emits a 3x3 area. I decided to do this before because it fits CW3 better. This doesn't mean the cursor is stronger. It's a test, and I may change it back if it turns out badly. I do know the cursor's gone through a number of iterations, so there are more than just this. So I've changed the way the cursor works. Blah, blah, blah. We already did this. Here's a quick level that has been crafted to show you the difference. There's a hold objective. Reclaim is always the same to get rid of the creeper. I hope you enjoy this level. You're allowed to use the CPAC I used to make this and create your own cursor level. So if you didn't enjoy, you can try and do better than me. Good luck and have fun. And yes, we need more cursor levels. We need more first-person shooter levels. We need more pack levels. We need so many more levels. So more levels, the better. Again, map indicator going on. And now we have a map with... This is more of a, like, dance around map, right? I mean, we have a little bit of breeder here. We got a whole little hallway of like multiple different types of breeders here. We got a lot of breeder over there. That's bad breeder. We got some split in the middle with the hold objectivo. We have a big wall of split over here. We got a lot. It's so cool. I'm a big fan. But let's get our butt in gear because we are starting down here. And we gotta move, right? As always, we got to move. So let's get our cursor on moving along. And I probably should go fast. Yeah, we're going faster. It's nice. Nice. And we made it. We broke through. We did it. Gorgeous. We made it through. Let's try and get close to this. I don't know if we can take any of the split breeder, but if we can, that sounds pretty good to me. We took a little bit of it. We'll let that sort of settle for a moment. Give it a little defense. But again, we broke through for this side too. Very nice. So now we've broken through two sides, and we're kind of taking the split breeder already, which is great. So we've done sort of two mission objectives. Taken the first split breeder, and I'm gonna take this one too. Nay! Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So now we've sort of climbed the hill. We'll take this split breeder too. Get more things on our side. Gorgeous. And let's just see if we can cancel out this little creeper breeder right here, because I don't want them breeding right there. We got the split breeder, you know, we got actually the AC breeder as well. So if we can take out this entire thing, that's a nice little zone for us. And I love it. I love it. Oh, I want to keep this moving, but I want to get to the center too. So I think we're going for the center. Let's do some center work because it's just free land. Free land is good land if you ask me. So let's move our butts. We're just going to come on over here. Barely make it through that absorber terrain. But, you know, that's how we do. And bazonga, we are... we're so slowly making... we did it. Another breeder for us. Huzzah! Huzzah! Success! And let's come on back here and finish this off, right? There's a nice little split breeder section up there. I kind of like it. I am worried about this zone, the big old breeder zone, but it's not that worrisome, right? It's not that bad. I'm more worried about things like this bad boy. Because if we can take this, we can hold some more land. Again, our goal is just to sort of hold land. The more land we hold, the better. The better, the gooder. You know, it's sort of a double win, right? I want land. It makes us more powerful. I want to take land from them. Doesn't really make them less powerful. I mean, it does technically, but with every area kind of being separated, each area's power level is sort of predetermined to a degree. Right? It's not like all of a sudden, hey, we took this and now this is weaker. You know, that's not how it works, unfortunately. Unless we hit Creeper Cap. If we hit Creeper Cap, then that's exactly how it works. But I don't think we're hitting Creeper Cap anytime soon. So let's see. All right, let's take a quick scan of depth levels. So depth levels, very shallow. Depth level, decently deep, going up to like 12s and pretty high. Depth level, pretty shallow. On depth level, pretty medium to high. Okay, so I think our goal, hold this, or take this, then come over here and take this. Then probably take this, and then take this? Something like that. Or this, maybe this. Yeah, just trying to work a plan. Definitely want to go for the most shallow first, because it's just easiest to kill. You know, our cursor should just be able to sort of wash over this and sort of take the whole thing, so... I'm okay with that. Do have to watch that top area, but, you know, it's doing fine. It's doing fine. Thankfully, with all of our AC, we're able to just really... I mean, look, we just cut through this entire thing. That's going to be just free power for us. Bazinga, bazanga, get out of here, breeder. And, you know what, let's just do a little defense, right? We'll just move it on in. Just a little defense. Don't need much. You know, just sort of... Boop, and we'll just go... Boop. So that should take out that. That should take out that. This is still sort of just moving along. It's having a good time, you know? But we want to move too. We want to move too. And I think, again, this is the next area. It wasn't really the biggest. So, again, that's kind of the strategy, right? Follow the creep trails. Or lack thereof, I guess you could say. So this is a pretty thin area comparatively. Now, don't get me wrong, it is breeding right now, so of course it's going to be the biggest problem it could be for us. But that's okay, that's okay. We'll handle it, right? We'll handle it. Of course, we want to take the nice little shaft of power. Yay. Always love it. You know, first we have to get the shaft of power, then we need to get those 4 balls of power. So it's just what you have to do. You know, it's part of the mission objective. Tricky made me do it. It wasn't my idea. It wasn't my idea. Let's see how that holds by itself. It may need some help, but we're watching it, right? We're watching it as we move. Ooh, see, it does need some help. Our ultimate goal is just to help this just enough that once it starts breeding, it's taking its own land, because then we're not wasting time on it, right? I don't want to waste time on the shaft of power. I need to be, you know, converting the balls. And whoop, just... Oh, there's our 5-minute hold objectivo. Success, success, success. And yeah, the shaft is pushing them back. Look at that go now. Gorgeous. So, we're feeling pretty good. Let's just do that for some fun. Just to have some fun down there. You know, give it a little bit of an AC boost for us. And yeah, first ball acquired. Success. Now, I do want to take this corner as well, just for safety's sake. I don't want to be surrounded right off the bat. So if we can take this corner, we can sort of cut down on a lot of the waves that are being bounced and reflected back, which can be scary for our balls, you know? These are now our balls. These are not the creep's balls. So we have to take care. Always treat your balls right, you know? Give them a good look after. And yeah, just moving up. Moving up. Oh my gosh. Look at the shaft is pushed all the way to the, like, edge, right? So it really wants to get in that tight corridor, but it just can't. So we'll have to help it out later. We'll have to help it out later. That's okay, because, yeah, we're just plowing through it at this point. No real resistance, especially once we take them, they start breeding. Yeah. Ooh, actually, no, that is a little bit of resistance there. Again, it's sort of the wall bounces that does it. But yeah, we got all 4 on this side, which is gorgeous. And as long as we hold this, that should essentially clear up that area. I would like to take the tight corridor, but you know what? Sometimes you need to go a little bit wider. So that's what we're doing. Just opening it up and pushing on through. Here we go. Watching the right side. Gorgeous. Easy peasy. And yeah, that's the big ball of power. That's the big one. We're just immediately taking that with basically no resistance. And yeah, we've kind of held everywhere, right? I mean, we've held the hold objective, no problemo. Thankfully, the left side has sort of an equilibrium, which is great. And now we can just look. I mean, how strong is our cursor? I mean, look at our cursor comparatively, right? Now again, that's still probably the deepest creep here, so might as well go for this again. By going for this, we're just taking out, we're just gaining more power, right? More power. Yes. And there really isn't anything they can do to stop us. This is actually a pretty chill one. I was expecting to be a little bit more challenging. You know, usually tricky maps are pretty hard. Now, granted, this is just literally cursor map number 3. I know Tricky has some challenging ones out there. So don't get me wrong. I am not complaining. It just looked it, right? Like with this giant breeder area here, I was like, oh my god, that's gonna be like impossible to take. That's got to be like the last one, you know. But realistically, they're not. The breeders are not set very high, and things of that nature. So that's what it is. It's just that, you know, they're just not set too high. They never hit cap, which is amazing. We didn't have to do some like cap shenanigans. Like, okay, once it hits cap, then we can take this hard area. You know, sometimes you got to do that. No, we didn't have to do any of that. We just a nice little easy paint the world, and it will be good kind of scenario. And yeah, we're just painting the world, and it is good if you ask me. They are getting their breed on now, which is fine. You know, we'll take this back because you know I don't want that breeding. Don't want you breeding on me. We'll take you back, gorgeous, and we'll not let you do your thing. Let's just push on here. And unfortunately, there is no split breeder in here or anything like that, but I think there should be enough AC that once we kind of take this and this, I don't think they can really do anything. So, yeah, I like that little bridge up there. I don't think it's going to do anything. So there we go. We're immediately moving down to the final pathway, and that is this spirally zone. So let's check our power now. I mean, look at that. We are bigger than, like, the biggest they can do. Again, that's just gonna die off. Easy days, we've done it. We are in the home stretch of Cursor 3 test. And I actually really like this. This flows very, very well. It feels pretty smooth with the 3x3. So I'm a fan. I don't know what it's set to now. I know there's been a lot of discussion about what to do with the cursor. You know, some people want bigger radius, some people say it should spawn creep, even if you're like if you could put it like 6 blocks away, but it'll spawn it at the edge and stuff, and I don't even know if that's possible. So I don't know what the current cursor system, style, whatever you want to call it, is. But I'm just having fun. Just having fun. It's nice, you know, we're just removing the world. And, you know, look at this. We're painting a little circle there, and you just see it, like, carving out, like, where the edges. It's cool. I like it. I actually really like this side. Because when you do a turn, but you see the AC still just sort of taking everything out, like the rest of the area that you were at, it's neat. It's neat. Because that's just how much AC we are pumping out with our cursor, because we took everything else first, which is nice. Oh no, it didn't take over here. Wah. See, just a little wave is all you need sometimes. It's not taking it all. It's taking a good amount. I guess the question is, do we just cut this in half and then go down? I was just going to go down the left edge, you know, because I was kind of hugging it. But it makes more sense to just go down the breeder side, right? I mean, once you take the breeder side, now that's breeding for us. So if we just go down that side, that's just win. Let's just win. Go down. Easy days. Easy days are here again. So this is officially the end of the map. I mean, we can see on the minimap there is no creep left, which is nice. Other than here, of course. Boop, boop, boop. Let's take the top. It's actually impressive that because of the breeding cycle, they were able to push back. I'm going to assume that corner is just going to get taken naturally, and we're just going to fill that in. Yeah, that's right. Get it. Beautiful. And that should be it. Yes. We've done it. We have charged. We have done the test. I want to say we passed. I hope we passed. I don't know if we passed with flying colors. You know, I don't know the times on this map, but we at least did the hold objective, so much success. We have held, and yeah, our cursor is even so strong. Look at this. This is pretty strong. I mean, it's -6 absorber. I don't know if that means 6 a second. I don't know how that exactly equates, but it doesn't matter. We're too strong for it, right? Or 6 a tick, maybe? I don't know. But that has been Cursor 3 Test. The foam party has been achieved. We did it in 12 minutos, which 12? Okay, you know what? 12? Good time. Good time. Very good time. Fantastic time. 11:32. There we go. Okay. I was getting scared. I was like, no. But pretty close. I think that's the number 2 times. I'll take it. Pretty good. Not a bad plan. Think we did fun. I had fun. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you want to make a cursor map, and let me know. I would love to play it, especially with auto build and things like that. Or, with the creeper maps. That's super cool too. Would love some creeper cursor too. Would love that. But yeah, I hope you have a blast, or had a blast. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.